Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Annisa. So today's video is a day in my life as an online student during exams. This is such a hard time because being fully online and taking exams is super hard, especially at university level. Last semester of school, I took really easy classes, so none of them really had exams, so it was super simple. Semester before that, I was in community college, and I thought the classes were pretty upper division, but turns out I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty stressed out, so being able to just do simple things like skincare really is important to me right now because these are times in my day before exams are over that really keep me going, are really relaxing. I am not usually a fully online student. I'm just fully online right now because of COVID and for reasons for my family. But next semester I plan on being back on campus with taking 1 or 2 classes online. That was how I was before the pandemic. I'd always take a class or 2 online and then most of them would be in person. That was just easier. I don't have an issue with being fully online right now, except for the exam part. This is pretty brutal. These classes are really kicking my butt. So yeah, so here are my cute stickers, just Redbubble, awesome place to get stickers. You're also supporting artists of all type. I have a Redbubble if you want to know it. I will leave a link down below to my Redbubble with everything. In the morning, I'm not usually hungry, so I don't run and get breakfast. I just want to sit and do work, but I'm also not okay enough to get out of bed. My body is still craving my bed, so I just set up a little back pillow and I sit and study and work on assignments here. Here you can see I look very blank and confused. I was probably doing my anthropology work because I have no clue what I'm doing in that class. Yeah, this is my list of things I'm doing today. It's a very, very long list. I also forgot to include my Zoom class I'm tuning into in the morning as well. I have that night one, but also one in the morning. Here's me making my coffee. I'm finally getting out of bed into the kitchen to start getting things done. So I put the coffee in the fridge. I'm just making scrambled eggs. The reason I'm using a cooktop instead of a actual stove is because I decided to go film this part at my grandma's house. My house is smaller and there's 5 of us in the house. My grandma's house is bigger and there's only 2 of them. It's her and my grandpa. So it's just easier to record there. So I'll probably be recording a lot of my food stuff at her house because it's a lot easier. She also has an awesome garden and she has a YouTube channel to show her gardening. If you don't know it, I will link it down below because she shows you how to garden and it's pretty cool. I have no patience for gardening. I have only patience for eating. So yeah, here's me getting my iced coffee ready. That's all I need in the morning. Are you an iced coffee person or a hot coffee person? Because I am personally an iced coffee person. I can't drink hot coffee. It's just not appetizing to me and I'm not a fan of it. I wish I was, but I'm not. And while I'm eating, I just tune into my morning Zoom class where she has us participate, so I just sit and eat while she explains the lectures for the week and things like that. I think she was going over the exam and what we need to know and things like that. I really don't remember what she was going over. I just remember I had to keep typing in the chat box because that's part of our points. So yeah, I think this is a really cool app. I'm not being sponsored by it, but it's called Tide and I use it on my iPad. And it's just really cool because I can focus really well with it. There's a Pomodoro effect on it, so you can do your study times, 25 minutes, get a 5-minute break after, 60 minutes, do a 15-minute break after. It's really cool. It really breaks it down for you. I've been using this for 2 semesters now and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It actually works and it really helps me. There's all different types of sounds too. So there's the rain sound, there's sounds that sound like a library, a cafe. At the beginning of the pandemic, I was really sad that I wasn't studying in cafes anymore, so I was using the cafe sound a lot. Right now, I'm really missing the library and working in libraries. It's kind of quiet, but you always hear the rustling of papers and noise. So I've been studying with the library sound. It's been my favorite. But this app is seriously one of the best apps I've found for studying and keeping myself focused. As you can see here, I also switched on my sweater. My sweater is pretty warm and my room is the hottest in the house. The house gets pretty cool, but my room is the hottest. The sun beats down on my room the most. So my room just gets really hot, so I just decided to take off my sweater and switch into just a long sleeve shirt. But I end up switching into my sweater when I leave my room because it's just it gets really cold out and my room is just really hot. It's a totally different like climate in my room. So yeah, but here's me studying. I hope you're enjoying watching me study for my anthropology because I have no clue what I'm really learning. The class is fine. I just can't comprehend science, okay? Okay. I finally get to cross a couple things off my list. I also make sure pencil in breaks because if I don't remember to take breaks and I don't give myself the time. So it's a really big thing to me. I just really need to remember to take breaks because if I don't, I just force myself to continue working and it really burns me out quicker. So here I am. I took some, what is that? Eggplant. I was gonna say squash, but it's not squash. It's eggplant. I was gonna make an eggplant pasta. I put onions in it and I ended up burning the onions. I don't usually burn things. I think it was because I was using this little stovetop and my brain isn't used to using stovetops. So I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I burnt the onions, which was really upsetting because this would have been a really amazing pasta if I didn't burn it. But yeah, I just threw in some tricolored pasta, Parmesan cheese, a lot of butter, it's onions, garlic, and the eggplant. It was really good, it's just the onions were burnt. I wish I had thrown the onions out and just decided just to do the pasta and everything else. I also decided as a garnish, can't really taste it because I didn't throw a lot in, but just as a garnish, just some green onions. Again, I was pulled from my grandma's garden because she has it right outside the door and it's perfect. So I definitely want to try making this pasta again. Maybe I'll record myself making it for you guys because I want to perfect it correctly with the onions. But this was my break time. I tried to take my lunches like normal breaks, like I would at work or something. So I actually sit away from my work, even though I could definitely jump onto my work on my laptop while I sit here and eat. I decided just to watch some YouTube, and I've been really into watching gameplay of just really chill games recently. Sometimes horror games, but really chill games. So that's what I end up doing. Here's my break after a 1 hour session of working on a paper. So you get a 15-minute break after a 1 hour session, which is really great. This is me eating an almond biscotti. Amazing. I absolutely love them during my Zoom class, which went from 4 to 5, normally goes to 6:45, but she cut it short because it was our last Zoom. So she let us get off at 5. And I was dead tired after. I had no motivation to do any more work. So I had all of that I didn't do, but I decided it didn't matter because I've gotten so much done today. I've gotten a lot of papers done. So I decided to schedule out for tomorrow, see everything that I'm going to do tomorrow. And that's basically it. I went and hung out with my family. That's my little sister. Smile. It's for my YouTube video. She gets really weird on camera if it's not a TikTok filter. That's all it is. So here are TikTok filters we had fun with that night. Really great. And then I forgot to record what we ate for dinner. I think my dad had made burgers that night. He's an amazing cook. He just made burgers and that was it. And we sat and watched Dexter because we are trying to get caught up on it. We had started it a while ago and then we stopped watching it. I don't know why we stopped because it's really good, but we started watching it. We're on season 4 right now. We're on season 5. Yes, we finished season 4. We're on season 5 and we're trying to get caught up. This is me getting ready for bed though. I said night. Getting ready for bed though. And yeah, I'm trying to find everything. I keep losing stuff when I'm doing my skincare. Skincare is super important to me right now, especially with exams, because I stress out really bad and I get really bad breakouts with my stress. And just focusing in on self-care and just taking care of my body at the end of a long day is super important to me. As you can see, I have a breakout on my chin. I also had a breakout on the back of my ear, which is why I took my earring out and I was pressing something in the back of my ear. I'm having really bad breakouts, okay? I'm also starting my time of the month really soon, so my body is just not liking these exams and it's just punishing me at every which way. But again, it's just really important to take care of your body. If you're like me and you're taking exams right now and you're online and it's stressing you out, please make sure you're scheduling out time in your day to get things done, to work on yourself, to do some yoga, stretch, to just read a book, to just stare out a window. It's honestly wonderful when I catch myself staring out windows while I'm supposed to be doing homework. It honestly is wonderful. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!